Hello everyone, today back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building Spider-Man from Spider-Man Brand New Day. This is the new Spider-Man movie coming out, of course. So yeah, I figured I would do a tutorial for a few of these characters from it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started though. So to build Spider-Man for Spider-Man Brand New Day, you're going to need red concrete, blue concrete, glow lichen, polished blackstone stairs, polished blackstone wall, polished blackstone, white concrete, black concrete, and red terracotta. So to kick off your Spider-Man statue, we're going to do a row of 8 with your red concrete. We are then going to do 4 rows on top of this with red concrete. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are then going to do 7 rows of blue concrete. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that should be what you have so far. Actually, make that 6 rows. Don't do 7. Do 6 rows. On this final row, though, we're going to do 3 blue concrete, 2 red, 3 blue, and that is the kind of the front of the legs. What we're going to do now is with our glow lichen, we're going to drag it across the entire bottom row, like this. Then we're going to skip a row and do this 3rd row, and then do the 5th row. Then we're going to place 2 in the middle, just kind of joining these together, and then place 2 here, and then 2 here, which will give us this. And that is the webbing on the boots. And then just go ahead and place 2 right here. For the sides, we're just going to literally take everything back by 3. Let's take this all the way up. I'm very excited to see this movie. I have very high hopes. I will be doing Hulk. I will be doing Jean Grey. Well, we think it's Jean Grey. We're not. I mean, no one knows for sure, but I mean, I think it's Jean Grey personally. Who Sadie Sink is playing, but it couldn't be her. I mean, it's possible it's not her, but I think it is. But anyways, I'll be doing her, whoever she's playing, Punisher, Scorpion, Tombstone, and maybe Boomerang, Tarantula, and Ramrod, but we will see. Okay, and then for the webbing on the sides, we're just going to take everything over, we're just going to drag it back, and then we're just going to connect down the middle, like so. On the back, we're just going to literally mirror what we did on the front. If I could stop placing it on the ground like that, there we go. And then the side. And there we have it. So that is the entirety of the legs finished. Moving on to the torso, we are going to start by doing 2 rows of red concrete. Next row, we're going to do 2 blue concrete, 4 red, 2 blue. We are going to repeat this 3 more times, so 1, 2, and 3, and then just repeat that. The next row, we are going to do 1 blue concrete, 6 red, 1 blue. Do the same thing once again. Then we are going to do 4 rows of red concrete. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just to make sure, yep, that is level. So that is that. So now what we're going to do, let's go ahead and make the symbol real quick. So we're going to come to the top 2 middle blocks, and we're going to go down by 3. 1, 2, and 3. So on this 4th row right here. On this row, we're going to place 2 polished black stones right here. Underneath this, we're going to place 2 back-to-back blackstone stairs, just like this. And then outside of this, we're going to place 3 blackstone walls. Then we're going to go outward and then up, and then outward down. So just like this. And then just literally replicate it over here. and that is his symbol. And now what we're going to do, we're going to come back to the belt. We're going to do 2 glow lichens here, 2 here. We're going to do 1 up here, 1 here, and then just 2 in the middle. Then from here, you're pretty much just going to alternate the pattern all the way up. So that would be here, here, here. So you're basically going to want to have something that looks like this. So that is the front of the torso. Moving on to the arms, we are going to do 2 red terracottas, 2 red concretes, and then we are going to do 3 rows of red concrete, 1, 2, and 3. Then we are going to do 2 red concrete, 2 blue. Then we are going to do 1 red concrete, 3 blue, and then repeat this 2 more times. That's not what I wanted to do. The next row we're going to do 2 red, 2 blue, and then we're just going to make the remaining 3 rows red concrete. And then from here, you're just going to continue the glow lichen over onto the arms. Just like this. Just like that. So that is the left arm. The right arm is going to be the exact same. So I'm going to go ahead and just really quickly replicate that. Sorry about the long gap in uploads. Work has been absolutely insane lately, and I'll come home and don't feel like doing tutorials because work wipes me. So, I apologize. But I'm trying to get back in the groove, hopefully. And obviously this glow lichen is supposed to be like the webbing on the suit. This is really the only material that can kind of show that without it looking overcrowded. So there we go. That is the front of him. Moving on to the sides, we are going to make the sides entirely red concrete pretty much. So just literally fill this all in with red concrete. And then fill in the top of the shoulder with red concrete, these 3 rows right here. Let's go and do the same thing over here. Fill in this side. And I have also, oh, and before I start talking, we'll go ahead and copy the back of copy for the back of the arms what we did on the front. So I've started Avengers Doomsday designing. I've started designing the statues for that movie. I have finished, as of recording this video, I have finished Dr. Doom. He honestly might be one of my favorite statues I've ever made. I'm not going to show him in a live stream. I'm not going to show him anywhere until the tutorial comes out, because he is literally perfection. So I'm not showing it. Also on the sides, do this at the bottom, and then from here we're just going to alternate it. But yeah, I'm not going to show it just because I think that tutorial is literally perfection. That statue is literally perfection, and I don't want anyone seeing it. So I'm very excited though for you guys to see it, but not yet. And I don't know when I'll be doing those tutorials. Doomsday comes out in December, of course, so I'll probably start doing them probably in November if I had to take a guess, but I did want to start designing them really early, just so I could have some time to really crack them really well. So, but this is the side, this is what it should look like, this is the back. And then for the underneath of the arms, we're just going to do 2 here, and then just from here, alternate it like that. And then literally just do the exact same thing on the other side. It's pretty easy stuff. Pretty easy tutorial, honestly. Classic Spider-Man is hard to beat. Was it the... yeah, okay. But yeah, so I started with Dr. Doom and just kind of go from there. But I'm trying to just work all that out, and I'm working on my Road to Doomsday world, trying to get that all formatted and stuff, because I don't like the way it's formatted right now, so I'm going to adjust it. So that is a site for future things to come. And there we have it. That is all of the webbing done on the sides and the back. So now for the back of the statue, it's pretty easy, honestly. We are going to start by doing 2 rows of red concrete. Not like that. Not like that. We are then going to do an entire row of blue concrete. We are then going to do 1 blue concrete, 1 red, 1 blue, 2 red, or no, 4 blue, sorry, 1 red, 1 blue. Next row, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 blue, 2 red, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 blue. That's what I got mixed up. Next row, we're going to do 2 blue, 4 red, 2 blue. Next row is the exact same thing. The next row, we're going to do 1 blue, 1 red, 1 blue, 2 red, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 blue. The next row, we're going to do 1 blue, 1 red, 4 blue, 1 red, 1 blue. The next row, we are going to do 1 red, 2 blue, 2 red, 2 blue, 1 red. And then we're going to fill in the remaining 2 rows, which is red concrete. And then from here, you're just going to alternate the pattern, continuing over from the arms, which will give you this. And then for the belt, same thing. Just like that. And that is the back of the statue completely finished. So, moving on to the head. The head is pretty easy. We are going to start by doing 2 red concrete overhanging right here. And just go and connect those together. We're then going to do another row of red concrete. Next we're going to do 1 red concrete, 2 black, 2 red, 2 black, 1 red. Next we're going to do 1 black, 2 white, 2 red, 2 white, 1 black. Next we're going to do 2 white, 1 black, 2 red, 1 black, 2 white. Next we're going to do 2 black, 4 red, 2 black. And then we're just going to do 2 rows of red concrete from here. So that should be 8, right? Yeah, it's 8. That is the front of the face. And what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and make the rest of the head before we put all the lich in on. What we're going to do real quick, though, is we're going to place 2 black concretes right here and right here. And then the rest of the head is going to be entirely red concrete. So we're just going to overhang the head over by 2 off the back. Fill in the neck here, and then we're just going to fill everything else in with red concrete. And yeah, it's pretty much as simple as that. I have not made any of the other Spider-Man MCU statues yet. I do still plan to get back to Road to Doomsday. I've just kind of been all over the place with statues in the past few months. I did that community poll asking you guys what y'all wanted to see, and DC easily won. Well, actually, it didn't easily won it. It was pretty tied, honestly, but especially with Brand New Day coming out and Doomsday around the corner, I do want to do some more Marvel, but I definitely do want to do some more DC at the same time, because I do still have quite a few DC I need to get done, but I also want to get some gaming statues done, so I'm kind of in a weird spot right now. Anyways, real quick, we are going to do the under neck here. So literally just alternate from the chest area like that. And then do the exact same thing on the back. So literally just, oh, not like that. Literally just alternate like that. Coming back up here to the front, we are going to place 1 here. And then from here, you're literally just going to alternate. Obviously, you're not going to place it on any of the blacks or the whites, so only on the reds. So you should have something. This doesn't look right. But that's what it was. I was like, something doesn't look right here. There we go. So that is the front of the face done. And then for the sides, we are literally just going to alternate it to until we get to the middle, and then when you get to the middle, just take it up by 2, going all the way up. But elsewhere, that's pretty much it. You're just going to keep placing these every other alternating spot. So there's that side. Right, let's go ahead and do this one. But yeah, I have a plan for Road to Doomsday. I was just doing it in release order. Oh, and for the back, literally just do what we did on the side. I do have a plan, but what I was doing at first was I was just making the videos in release order that the MCU actually made their movies and TV shows in. But I don't think that was going to work. So I have a different idea now, and I think it's going to be kind of cool. So, and then on the top, I just place 2 here, skip a block, and then we're going to have like this open spot in the middle, and we're just going to place 2 here, 2 here, and then from here, just going to alternate. Well, not like that. There we go. But yeah, I do have a plan. It's hopefully going to be a good one. I think it'll work out pretty good. But there we go. That is the top of the statue. I'll kind of go over it real quick before I might end the video. Let me get rid of my HUD here, and we'll take a look at it. So this is going to be the side of the head. I know I went through it really fast. So this is the back, and there's the top. So yeah, that is Spider-Man from Brand New Day. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this tutorial. This is a pretty easy tutorial, and he's been added with all my other Spider-Men. He looks very similar to like the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield ones, because obviously, I mean, it's a classic suit. I mean, you can't get more classic than this. So, but anyways, y'all, thank you guys all so much for watching. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next tutorial. Bye-bye.